Fog Entertainment back again, and today we're looking at another The Walking Dead Season 5 theory, and this time let's cast our eyes to Season 5, let's say 6, Season 5, Episode 6, and we've got Noah and his adventures in Atlanta. We've also got Daryl and Carol and their adventures in Atlanta, and we like to do at least a theory per episode. The reality is, for this episode, there's not much you can actually talk about. It kicks off with Daryl and Carol on the run, trying to get to Atlanta, trying to follow the cop car with the white cross. I know this episode, I mean, he pretty much serves no purpose at the end of the day. Well, I mean, I guess the purpose is he's the connection between them knowing if Beth's in the hospital or not, but the episode's just pure and utter filler. Like, I mean, at least with episode 5, they're making their way to Washington, and there's the big reveal that Eugene doesn't know hee-haw, and that's a good reveal. I mean, I'm not going to bash that reveal, I think that's quite good. But the reality is, with this episode, it's like, we're just seeing Carol and Daryl back in Atlanta, doing stupid things, like jumping into fans when there's no need to jump into fans and all that shite. And then, like, I mean, the fact that, like, they fall that height, land roof up, man, your spinal cord would be up your arse. It would be good night, and it's just a very boring episode. So yeah, with this theory, we are clutching at straws, but the theory is, in layman's terms, in simple terms, is what if Carol and Daryl killed Noah? Because of course Noah manages to get the jump on them, takes all their guns and shit. Daryl and Carol then get the upper hand, but of course, when they end up saving him, he reveals about, oh, it's them, and then he's like, oh, they've got a blonde girl? Yeah, they've got Beth. They've absolutely got Beth Green. So the point is, the theory of this video is, the question is, what if they killed him? Well, he wouldn't have been given much up, would he? So yeah, I mean, the main purpose of this video is to discuss that, and I guess if they just killed Noah, which was looking likely. I mean, Daryl was the one that spared his life, well, not once, but twice. On the second attempt it was more Carol, right? But at the end of the day, Carol was just a blood-hungry woman, man. At this stage of the show, goes for doing nothing, adding nothing to the group, just an extra mouth to feed, right? To all of a sudden she turns into like prime Steven Seagal and she wants to start killing people. And then it's got like a weird fetish with killing kids. Like, I get it, Noah's not really a kid, but he's definitely probably like late teens, around that region. And he's just wanting to kill him. So what I think would have happened is, I think they would have killed Noah. But I guess by the time they actually ran into Noah, you know, I guess I already knew a few key points about like the hospital and things like that. So again, if they killed them, they would have got their guns back. But then what would have happened? Could the same thing have happened where the hospital people just picked up Carol and then Daryl? But then he'd have ran out. Noah held them back. So hey, you know what? It leaves a lot of mess up in the air, you know what I mean, brother? You know what I mean, Mean Gene? But at the end of the day, Daryl and Carol, they spared him, but if they killed him, I think Beth would have died. Anyway, Beth could have lived a happy life. You never know. Maybe she was just resided in that hospital. I mean, I think part of the reason why she killed Dawn is like, fuck you, Dawn. Noah's coming with us. But then, what was Beth's end game, right? Her stabbing Dawn was either going to result in Dawn. I mean, it was always. If you look at the best point of view, I actually think the best case scenario happened. That gunfight could have very easily have turned into like casualties on both sides. Well, the reality is they only lost one each because Beth stabbed her, Dawn shot her, and they killed Dawn. When the rest of them could have started firing at each other, it could have been bloody. But anyway, guys, that's it for Fog Entertainment. Till next time, peace.